Hello and welcome to the part 2 of the lesson on understanding the /etc /os dash release file and its use cases in Linux. So in the first video, I broke down what this file is all about, and then we're able to go into the file itself. As you can see on my screen now, we broke down everything inside of this file, and then we moved into 5 ways, how we can use this file in different 5 ways. So the first one we looked at, which we did that in the last video, was how to use this file to retrieve operating system information using the script. And we also still have the script here. So let's cut that script. So basically what this script is doing, so we use this script. So this is just a simple script. So we source the /etc /os release file to import its variable and then echo out the operating system name and version. That was all we did in that first lesson, and then we explained. All right. In this second video now, so the second thing we're going to look at, talking about 5 ways to use this file. We can use this file to display system information, which we have already, done in some kind of way, using the cards. So use the card to display the system information. So card /etc /os release. So to display the system information. So that is also with this, you can quickly display system information, for troubleshooting or auditing by just using a simple cat command. So that is how that works. All right. So the number 3 way to use this file is to, automate installation script. So what do we mean by automating installation scripts? So you can automate your installations, to check the OS type and version before proceeding. So this ensures that your script runs the correct command for a specific operating system. So for the third one that we're going to look at, to automate installation script, we're just going to create a simple bash script to install HTTPD. So let's create a file. Let's call the file install package. .sh. So once I finish writing the script, I'll also explain. So let me quickly break down this script that we have here. So the first part, like we already know, we're familiar with this by now. So it specified that the script should be run with the bash shell. The next one, which is the source, right here. So the source, this line imports the environment variable, that is defined in the /etc OS release file. So that is what it does. And then this line, this if, the if statement part, the if open bracket $ID CentOS, so that part, this part is checking if the operating system identifier is CentOS, right? And then the next line right here, what that one is doing is that is checking if the CentOS version is version 7. And then after that, this place right there, that is where the installation is going on. So it will install the HTTPD package using yum and with the -y option, which is automatically answered yes into the prompt. And then right here, we have the else. So the else right here for this statement is saying if the CentOS version is not 7, print an error. And what is the error message going to be? Unsupported operating system. So if the operating system is not CentOS, it's going to print out this error message. That is what this script is doing. All right, let's save this file and then go and run it. Okay, so now for this package to be able to run, we need to do something. I bet you know it already. We need to make this file executable. All right, let's do that. So chmod +x and then say install. All right. So now we can run this file. All right, so we can see the installation process going on. So it's installing that package for us, HTTPD. So the installation process is going on. So we will use that bash script to do the installation process. So I'll pause the video. When the installation is complete, I'll bring it back up. So depending on your internet speed, this might take between 2 to 5 minutes to finish installing everything. All right, the installation is complete. So you've seen how you can use the /etc OS-release file to automate installation process. So let us quickly look at the 14 we can use this file with. So we can also use this file for conditional configure service. So what do I mean by that? So configure service or application conditionally, based on the operating system version. So this can, be especially useful in like maybe like a complex environment with multiple operating system versions. So you can use these to add condition, to your configuration service. So let me give you an example of how we can do this. So let's create a script, service.sh, or let's call it configure service.sh. Insert mode. Six. So, all right. So this is also a short example. So basically, what this script here is doing is that this script check the version ID and then perform the configuration tasks, specific to CentOS 7. So if it's not CentOS 7, it's not going to be able to perform it. All right, let's save this file. So yeah, let's clear the screen. Next. All right. You can see the output right there, configuring for CentOS 7. So the final one that we're going to look at, which is the fifth one, is how to use it to create custom MOTD. We call it message of the day. So you can customize the message of the day to display the operating system information each time someone logs into the system. So let's quickly do that as well. Let's create another script for that. So we'll just call it MOTD.sh. So this will be fast. All right, quick breakdown of this and then we'll round up. So I'm gonna leave these two parts. You already know what that is, but I'm gonna only break down this part. So this part echo dash E and the rest in front. So what this file, what this is explaining is that from here to, okay, let me break it down this way. I'll explain from here to here, and then I'll explain this part separately. So from this portion that I highlight, this part prepares the message to be written to the MODT file, which is the message of the day file, right? So the -E option enables the interpretation of the backslash, right here, right? It enables the interpretation of the backslash escape, and then the /n, which is right here, the /n adds new line character for formatting right here, for formatting. And then we have this right there, we call it pipe. This line we call it pipe. And then we have the sudo t and then /xcmotd. So the sudo is to write the output of the echo command to the /etc/motd file using the T. That's the TEE, which allows the script to write to a file with elevated permission. So that is what it's doing. So this script, demonstrate, practical example how to use the os-release file. So let's save this file and then go and run the script. So you see, so we used it to create a welcome message, right? So that is what we said we wanted to do, to create a custom message. So we cut that file to see what we did. So this is our script right here. So we use it to create a custom message. So which is really cool. So the script uses the pretty underscore name variable from the /etc/os release to create a welcoming message that includes the operating system name and version. So that will be it for this lesson. So we have covered what the /etc/os release is and how you can use it in 5 different ways on CentOS Linux. So these examples are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to automating and customizing your Linux environment. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Cloud Solutions Tech YouTube channel for more tutorials like this. And if you have any topic that you want us to do a video on, please leave us a comment. We'll do that. Thank you for watching. I will see you